Hello Aries, this is Bonnie from Soul Star Bliss with your January, February, March 2017 mini love reading. Let's take a little shuffle here and see what's coming up for you in the love department. Please remember to check out your rising sign, your moon sign, and your sun sign, as I still continue to get a lot of comments and emails regarding people checking those and seem to be working for them quite well. So I just wanted to remind you of that. Let's take a look and see what's coming up for you, Aries. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Let's take a look here. Okay, it looks like some of you have had like an aha moment, or I got it. The love thing seems to be working quite well for you. And remember, this is kind of a general reading, so we never know who it's going to touch. So when you have that feeling, or it's really an awesome feeling. Some of you that are just beginning a relationship, I think, are getting this, and you're almost thinking, God, how could I feel this so quick? But I think it's kind of real, and it's new to you. So nurture that. I'm not saying jump in with both feet, but maybe you should explore that just a little bit. Looks like a lot of you have had angelic help finding your mate. I'm talking about the ones you already have and some that are yet to come. I can't quite differentiate that, but it says when you place priority on a relationship, it grows. It says it's not something that just is fly by the seat of your pants. It takes a lot of work for it. Some of you are going to have great reasons, big celebrations coming. I don't know if that means engagements, love, whatever. It just means there's going to be something to celebrate in the love department. So I'm kind of excited for you about that. It says, doesn't matter how things changed in the past if they really changed. If promises were made and they're not kept. This apprentice thing is really, all of us go through that. Not only in love, but money, life, whatever in general. And it says the things that you're learning is going to bring change if you really put that foremost in your mind, or foremost in your way. And I feel this is for people that are already in relationships. Those changes that were made, they're going to continue. Here again, this was just in another sign here just a few minutes ago, is no more excuses. It says excuses have to be gone. Okay, that is, when I finish school, I'll fall in love, or when I, get a new car, I'll fall in love, or when I retire, or whatever excuse it is. When love comes along, it's there. You can't really say, okay, on Tuesday, February 9th, or whatever day I'm going to meet somebody. Sometimes they fall into place. Those are, I feel, is for people who are alone right now. It says you're going to have some choices to make, and some of us are just too fearful to make choices. Well, here it says, you can choose to be with, or you can choose to be alone. But it says don't have any more excuses. Sometimes people are put in our path for reasons. It says this could be the victory that you've waited for, or the one that you've wanted, or, things going up and down, up and down. Again, I have a 2, which means you're going to have some choices to make in a relationship or an upcoming relationship. One more thing is needed to fall into place here. And I, again, feel this is for those of you that are alone right now. Those that are in a relationship, it says there could be a choice made or an agreement made where things are going to get better. It says don't be foolish enough to think that you don't need to work on a relationship. It takes work on 2 people. You can be married to your best friend, and even best friends need their, some attention. So it says don't get lost in the fact that, you've been married for 20 years or 10 years or 10 weeks or whatever it is. It still is going to take some work. It says sweet victory can be yours. Learning to stand up for yourself is for some of us in relationships, meaning that, we don't have to be mean, and we can't assume people know what we need or what we want. It says, yes, our intuition tells us that, but, some people just need to be told, don't wear that, I don't like that, or don't pick me up late, or whatever it is that is bugging you. In a nice way, you can say it, and it can save a lot of headaches and arguments down the road. It says now is the time to make plans for the future. It says some of you may have love coming back from the past, and when I see this combination here, I want to say, it's a real possibility. But remember too, it appears some of them are, for whatever reason it didn't work before. I don't know that the reason has changed. If someone was lying to you in the past, I don't know. Are you willing to give them a chance? Maybe they have changed, but it says some of the people are the same as they were when they left. It says quickly things can change here. It says talk can be used, talk can be needed, but our If we have an attitude about or something we're angry about, we have to be able to let that go to move forward. If I'm angry at, Mr. Johnson, who I dated for 25 years, and I'm not with him anymore, and somebody else comes along, I'm not going to be open to receive until I can let those feelings go. I hope that's a good explanation for that. It says what you want's available for you. I have the 9 of Cups, means you get a wish, but it also means what you ask for you're going to get, so make it crystal clear. It says even though there's been disappointments in the past, I believe every person that shows up in our life is a lesson for us. And sometimes the worst relationship we've ever had is the biggest lesson. So if you can kind of keep that in mind, it might help a little bit, Aries. But let's see what January has. January says we're going to kind of set ourselves free. We're going to be breaking some bonds that we've put on ourselves, kind of like self-imposed bondage. We're going to be able to take what we've learned and move forward. It says when we move forward, though, let's not take guilt with us. Let the guilt go. There's no reason to bring it forward into another relationship. It says those of you that are having upheaval in your relationship, step back for a moment. Don't be hasty and decide what you want to do. It says there's opportunity to move forward with or without somebody. And again, that's not for everybody. That's, for whoever this seems to touch. But it says what we've learned, let's take that forward. It's kind of a series here. And in March, what have we got? It says, Spirit's going to help you. Says you're going to be dealing with dark night of the soul. There's a lot of pain for some of you from the past that you're actually going to let go. But it says also too, Aries, a lot of you are going to be ready to receive. And there's nothing like receiving love that you deserve. So be good to yourself. This is Bonnie from Soul Star Bliss. I will be doing the money videos, the January, February, March this month also. Let me know what you think. If you'd like me to continue, I'd be happy to if they're helping you. So thanks again for dropping by.